not very good with tech. So, I just don't understand, like, what is the point of spending hundreds of dollars on an iPhone? And literally when I was looking at my storage, it was like 90% was apps. And I don't even have that many apps. And I'm like, what the fuck? Ugh. Okay. Annoying. Yeah. But, I guess this is going to be like part 2. Because it was getting long anyways. I can't even remember, like, what I was freaking saying when it cut off. What was I saying? I think I was talking about you could be a parent, you could have kids, because I was seeing, like, somebody looking at their child and, like, seeing themselves in them, and it could, like, trigger something that potentially could have happened in childhood that was potentially traumatic. And if nothing like that happened, this might not be your reading, because I'm just strongly getting that for somebody. An angel number for you. This is going to be quick. This is just to wrap up that last reading here. 0909. New beginning. Yep. Yeah, so this is about you literally just, you're not looking in the rearview, why can't I say that? The rearview mirror? What the fuck? Okay, I don't know what's wrong with me. You're not looking behind you. You're focused on the future. You're focused, like, you know, you got your eye on the prize. Like, you're ready to close out these cycles. Opportunity, courage. Remember I was saying too with the Wizard of Oz, it was making me think of the lion and, like, him finding that courage. And with the Two of Cups, it was the lion's head. Yeah, so, like, you finding the courage to confront your past and work through that. Keep an eye out for an opportunity that could change everything. You are completing something significant, and it's rewarding to see yourself level up. It's time to close an old chapter and embrace the new adventure that is about to unfold. Love that for you. You're ready to rediscover who you are without being a victim. Like, you're ready to take off that mask. You're ready to, and it's not to say that you weren't victimized, but you don't have to identify as a victim for the rest of your life. You don't have to identify with that. You don't have to, like, make that all of who you are, because you're so much more than that. You're so much more than that. And it's not me, like I said, it's not me saying something tragic didn't happen, or like you weren't victimized, or whatever happened. But when we take our power back, it's just so freeing. It's so freeing to be like, you know what? Yeah, that happened, but I am stronger now. I found the courage to be better. Like, be better from it, or for it. I wanted to get one Starseed oracle. One more message for the collective. 7 minutes on the timer. 7. I'm telling you, the number 7. If you didn't see the last reading, go back and watch part 1, because if not, this is not gonna make sense. Sirius energy. You could be a Syrian starseed, bringing harmony and balance. I'm going to read the book with this because I still don't know all the meanings of these cards. It's like you opened the path back home to yourself. It almost looks like they're like splitting the sea in half in a way. It's not what's happening, but it kind of looked like it for a second. Sirius is one of the brightest stars in the sky, right? So the messenger, I feel like intuitively, once you are able to no longer run from your past and like address those things, I feel like you're gonna be able to help other people. You're gonna be a messenger of hope and inspiration for other people that are still trapped in the labyrinth. The people that are still stuck in the maze, they're still running, they don't know how to fix it, they don't know what to do with all this pain, right? But I feel like you're going to be able to come in and share your experience, your story, and it's going to inspire somebody else or a lot of people to do the same thing and, you know, to step into their power. And because a lot of us have been through some heavy things in this life. Okay, I'm just going to read this to y'all. Well, okay, it's kind of long, so I'll paraphrase. Wow. The color blue could mean something to you. This is also about the masculine, about having the masculine and feminine energies come together in harmony and balance on earth. Sacred union. Oh my gosh, within, yeah. So I was saying in part 1 with the Two of Cups, I was seeing it was like you coming into union with yourself and the dark and the light, and balancing those parts of you, harmonizing with that, and coming into union with your higher self. I'm just going to read this first paragraph. You're part of a lineage of souls who have dedicated their lifetimes to the upliftment of the planet, to returning time and time again to seed the light, the crystalline ones, the ones who are here to plant the sacredness of life back in, to honor both the sacred feminine and masculine, to usher deep reverence back in. How are you being called to bring harmony to your life or the planet? How are you being called to honor the sacred masculine and feminine within you? Cool. Very cool. Okay, so yeah, that's the message. I feel like you are insanely powerful. You're insanely strong and courageous for facing your fears, facing your trauma, choosing to heal it, choosing to address it and not run from it. And I feel like you're finally making your way back home to yourself. So congratulations. That's incredible. I really hope this resonated with y'all. If it did, hype it up, comment, like, subscribe.